Yo, what's up, c'est Hollywood. Aujourd'hui, j'ai l'honneur d'être avec Angie Warholl.
Welcome to my place.
Yo, thank you for receiving us in your beautiful apartment. I really like the artwork behind us. This is made out of pom-pom.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. I had this weird endeavor where I used 10,000 pom-poms in this piece, like 400 glue sticks. I had an idea. It was kind of like a high thought. I was like, imagine this, but like pointillism and with different color. And I thought like one bag would cover this whole thing, but it was not the case.
How this idea came out?
For the symbolism, I was honestly working in a place where I felt like I had a lot of like responsibility and stuff, and sometimes I had to ask myself whether I was doing good or bad based on someone that was above me that was telling me to do things. Dynamics of power and relationships and stuff, and I decided to like represent that in a painting. And the process of me doing so many pom-poms was very therapeutic. Like it took me hours and I was just there like creating patterns, so it's kind of like
these are
weird
very
therapy.
Small,
Yeah.
And you have to find them, the right colors.
Because I kept running out and I would like order them online and then they'd show up the wrong color and then like I would have to figure out something else with them. So I feel like sometimes you just start something, but as you're working on it, you mature as a person and you mature with this project. So this is what it was for me. It was a really weird outlet that started a bunch of other stuff. I was like, okay, if I can do that, I can like do probably other stuff.
Your art is pretty vivid, full of color. Where does that come from?
So I'm kind of from like all over the place. Not all over the place, but like I've had a few different starts in my life. I was born in Toronto, but I was raised in Serbia, like with like my dad's side of the family. And there's a lot of vivid colors. I feel like everywhere it's like a cool spot. When I came to Canada, I remember doing like a lot of reading and a lot of like kind of watching older movies and stuff. And I feel like through doing that, I discovered people like Angie Warholl, Jean-Michel Basquiat, a lot of like different types of like street art and stuff. I feel like I was very inspired by the idea of like doing something in public or having the art interacting with the world. To specify, I feel like I've always been someone that is very visual, so I'm constantly soaking in the world around me. So I feel like where I get my inspiration from is like every place I've ever been. Because I've also like traveled a lot and I'm very like attracted to colors, so then I just kind of like note things down, and then when it comes time to making my own art, it's just easy for me to do because it's already there. I'm like, oh, I've seen like this color, like it's just transformed into something new.
You have like some pretty nice skateboard that you just made. Yeah. This one is crazy when it's not finished. Can you look at this? This is beautiful.
Thank you. Right in the top here, it says create in like I don't know how to explain, like in fog, not in fog, but
in smoke.
Thank you. And underneath it says destroy. Like I always write these two words because to me it's kind of like a yin and yang. For there to be a lot of like creation, it also comes from like destruction. And for you to like create even like new ideas in the world and stuff, you have to like destroy kind of old ideas. To me, it's like a powerful symbol. So I feel very in tune with it. So I try to represent that in as many different ways as I can.
This one, the face is pretty impressive, and you can see the expression like it want to burst up.
Yeah, this one's like
this is crazy.
It's from an album cover actually. Like the face, it's from Funkadelic Maggot Brain. Okay. But what I did is I just turned it into colors. Like the original painting is this lady. This is an image that I'm really tied to because like I don't know why, like I discovered this album when I was like younger, and I remember like listening to it a lot. And I would like draw it a lot in school and stuff, and I even had this painting in high school that I made that like one of my English teachers still has. So when I was doing these skateboards, I was trying to kind of like go back in time like to my roots of art, of the stuff that I did do. And I feel like now I've been working really hard on like building my skill and my craft, where I'm like, let me revisit those old ideas, but with like maybe new colors or like new ideas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I feel like for you to be like authentic to yourself, you have to go to your like roots and stuff. And I've been recently trying to like go back to what originally interested me as an artist. And because I started making art since I was a kid, it's like really everything and anything. I even like asked my dad about it and stuff. He used to like take notes in his like journal, and one day he just like kind of let me like do what I want, and he just like noon, she like drew on the walls. She like is walking around.
You.
Yeah, like I'm like lucky, like it was like
interesting. Painting on walls. Try to burn the kitchen.
I think I tried to flush my teddy bear, like, because I found out the flush function.
What did you do?
Because I was just like, wow, like.
I can do the fuck I want.
But from what I understand, it's like any time that I had any sort of like crayon or something around me, I would try to draw. Yeah, and when I was living in Serbia, like my cousin was studying graphic design in Serbia, and I feel like when you have like a paper, it can really push your imagination. Like you don't have to have like fancy toys or something like that if you like kind of create like an atmosphere in your mind and then you put that on a paper.
Yeah, for sure, because it's part of your own imagination.
Yes, exactly. I was just developing my own map, like in my brain, essentially. Literally. I finished my weird side quest in Serbia. I like came to Toronto.
I'm level 50 now.
Literally.
I need to move out.
Hello, everybody. Like I was just like, it was so weird. I was like a fresh, like in Toronto with like this like awesome weird culture and like whatever. But like I did high school there and stuff. Like from like 10 to 18 or 17, I was like in Toronto. So that's where this other part of like also what you asked me earlier about like the color and stuff. I feel like the places that are being gentrified are becoming more like gray and like monotone, which is so weird and like irony. Like they should have like something more expressive and cool, like if they're investing that much money in it.
For sure.
But there are places where there's like a lot of graffiti and stuff. Like that's where I feel like the walls have always been like a voice for people. So it's cool to like go to a place and like notice also like what's on the walls. I feel like Toronto does have areas where it is like different dynamics and stuff.
What made you decided to go to Montreal?
Wow, okay, so honestly, like it was some place that I always thought about moving to. It seemed like a cool place. From what I understood, like living in Toronto, it was a very artistic place. And I was like in Toronto, I was dating someone that was from Quebec, and they were like, come to Montreal, it's gonna be a great time. And I was just like, sure, why not? Like, and I kind of just like picked up and left, and I started like a whole life here. Like, and at first I wanted to be a tattoo artist, but then I fell into the culinary industry for 7 years by accident. I tripped and fell into being a chef and stuff. No! Yeah. It was cool because like that also made me experience color in a different way, like through like vegetables and stuff. I used to work at like Tokay, which was like fine dining molecular gastronomy. You're making sauces, slamming it, splooshing it everywhere, like it's fucked up and it's so much fun. So that like journey I feel like also taught me how to be, I feel like, a faster and like more proactive artist. Because like when you're cooking, you have to like look at the steps of everything, like, oh, I need to peel this thing and cut it and then like cook it. And if you're gonna stew something, like make a stew for like 8 hours, you're gonna wait there and stare at it for 8 hours. Like,
no, you need to do something else.
Exactly.
Get productive or get yelled at. The kitchen way. Need a break? Smoke a cigarette. You don't smoke? Start smoking.
Straight up, like that should be a t-shirt like for all chefs, like in rhinestones. Just
5 minutes to cut onions, I'll cut your hands. So what is your favorite medium?
Ooh, okay, that's like honestly, I really like doing different things. I like oil for certain things, and then I like acrylic. Like I think I use acrylic the most, but I really love murals because of how huge they are and like how much physicality you need, and like you move back and forth, and there's like
skyjack.
And there's like shading in the spray, like this.
You have the character with the orange hair, and that is basically you. How do you came out with that?
That's honestly, I was like trying to remember that, like the exact time, but it was kind of just like, I feel like it was in a way a self-portrait because I started wearing these like front braids. Cause like I also remember finding like a bunch of old photographs of myself as a kid with like braids and shit. My cousin used to braid my hair like a lot. And then I was just doing this in like space buns, cause also from working in a kitchen, I had to like keep my hair like pinned a lot of the time, so I had to be more creative with it. I feel like it represents like almost my inner child. Nice. If it like could have an image, but it's not really an image, it's just like this made up thing. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't even have a face because it's meant to like be ambiguous to someone else can reflect themselves in it or like not, or it's inspired by The Simpsons also. It's usually yellow, like no skin tone's really yellow. I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Like this one? This one is different, but it's like always kind of this yellow color, the skin, like you said. I really like that you always follow the same colorway.
I think that's what I wanted to challenge myself. Like I have these same colors, so for the skateboards at least, I wanted to kind of see what I can do with these colors. I also got inspired by like this thing that I saw with Monet. Like I went to Paris to see one of his exhibits, and they were really talking about how he had a color scheme and he didn't really use black in anything because he was painting a lot of nature, and nature isn't really often that type of black and stuff like when you find. So he was like very connected to color. So I'm trying to like find my colors and stuff and like represent myself that way so that like I'm kind of remembered for that as well, you know?
I'm gonna challenge you to draw each other, and we'll have 5 minutes.
Shit. What's the strength of this?
This is high.
So I'll just go into sports mode then.
This is...
Wow, I didn't know you can do it like that. It feels like a joystick.
Salut maman! Regarde qu'est-ce que je fais. J'ai le chapeau de RDCI, je fume la drogue sur YouTube.
It's just Burger King, not, you know, it's King's.
Burger King! I could wear it like this. Oh, like I'm the mean guy in Donkey Kong. You know the crocodile?
Donkey Kong? Oh no!
Yeah, the crocodile. Yeah. You'll need to hide the kids. Hide the wives. Hide the kids. You know. Hide the wife. Hide the kids.
I've heard that in a hot minute. I think they also remade that other one that was like the smash. There was like a whole documentary about that actually. He's like a crazy motherfucker. He killed him, man.
His grandfather or an old man?
Some random dude, which I don't know if it makes it worse or better.
He wasn't random. He was an old man.
You know what? You're right. Absolutely.
Don't look at mine.
Okay, then don't look at mine either. 3, 2, 1. And now I can only use these. Yes.
Okay. What is your first memory of Serbia?
Oh my God! Wow. That's so interesting. I don't remember because I was so young. I wouldn't know my first memory.
Okay. What about your first memory coming back to Canada? The first thing that shocked you.
Low-key, I came during like the 2008 like recession, and like garbage and shit was on strike in Toronto. So I remember Toronto being stinky, and everyone was like really upset. Yeah, I was like, this shit stinks, yo.
Were you sad to leave Serbia?
Honestly, yeah, but I for some reason felt like it was necessary for me to move to Canada. Like I was watching like High School Musical and shit, and I was like, that has to be my life. I want this experience, yeah. So I was telling my grandma, I was like, bro, I want to be Hannah Montana. So like I was like, where are my parents? and she was like, they're in Canada. I'm like, let me go. Like, so it was kind of funny. Like all of a sudden,
was she sad that you were
a little
leaving?
bit, but I feel like she did a great job like raising me that long. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like I felt like something else was calling me, and because like I feel like as an artist and stuff, I ended up getting more opportunities coming here.
Yeah, so for sure. Like, Montreal is kind of a place to be an artist.
I think so.
It's like the American dream, but doable. Doable American dream.
That's so valid, actually. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's like America, but you can do it.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to like work a lot, but you can do it.
Yeah, it was like hard. Like I did have friends and stuff, so it was hard saying goodbye to people. But I feel like when you make the right connections, you're never really saying goodbye. That's so funny. Exactly. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamed to be Hannah Montana. No, I'm just joking. But like basically something like that. Like I wanted to come to Canada because also I kind of wanted to like hang out with my parents and stuff.
Do you prefer Montreal versus Toronto or Toronto versus
Montreal? Because like it's way less expensive to live, so people are less stressed.
In Montreal?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well now, like you know, with the economy and things are turning to shit, like everything is becoming more expensive. But it's just like I remember in Toronto, like at least when I was there, like it was just like New York vibes of like it's harder to live and stuff. And But again, like there's cool bands and stuff coming through the place. I remember they also had their own jazz fest. Like I would try to like participate in as many things as I could, but like I feel like Montreal offers more opportunities, or at least like
As
feels
an
like a
artist?
yeah, and I feel like we're at least like a safer space. I feel
Oh yeah.
for art at least, and I feel like Montreal people have been very sweet to me. Like you know, I'm getting there with my French.
I gave you like 2,000 pounds more than that though. All right, are you ready?
Let's see.
Let's see. Show it to your camera before. All right, now close your eyes. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, we're adding more things.
I felt bad for not giving you a neck. All right, okay. So are you ready for my atrocious?
Oh my god! Wow, I have such big.
Oh my god, I have such big
Because I was gonna say eyelashes.
This is sick though. This is crazy.
Capture like you so great, but like I tried.
This is way more respectful than mine.
Identical, honestly. We're the same person. You know, when I do this, yeah.
No,
It was
on
up,
top.
like this.
I tried to.
They're really on my forehead though, so it's like more like this. Hell yeah! Honestly, thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I forget sometimes that I'm bald. I was like, where's my hair? Oh shit, I don't know.
For people to know like what I'm doing and stuff, I post everything on my Instagram. Like Angie Warholl is my tag, and that's kind of like what I use as my main information channel.
Right, the last question I have for you. What would you say to 15 years old Angie?
Wow. Okay. I would just kind of, I think, tell her to keep going. Like, I don't want to like change anything. Like, I would just tell her like to keep going, like to follow her heart, and like to be true to herself, like to just be herself and stuff. She didn't always fit in, like so, but it's okay to do that, like to not fit in. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to.
I mean, I was an outcast too. I used to listen to only metal. I was emo.
I had an emo phase too. It was all just like black band T-shirts that had like a leather jacket with wings on it.
Detox, Place Versailles, shout out. I was a sad boy. I had the long hair, bleached out.
I had black hair for 3 years. Yeah, I fully had a bleached out.
Yeah, bleached out, long hair. I had hair long like this before. Put a picture. Here.
So yeah, I wouldn't like change anything, but I would just tell her. I would just give her like a hug. Like yeah. I feel like you got this.
It's gonna be better.
No. Yeah.
It is rough now.
Exactly, but it's just like what I'm saying is like sometimes like things are just like necessary, and then like you learn from this, and it's like all of a sudden you look for like the positive in life. That's like what Half My Color is about, is like finding like a way to express something that could be like deeper or sad or whatever, but in like a vibrant way, to kind of like reverse psychology your way of feeling about this thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to make someone sad. Like I want to take maybe my sadness and transmute it into something that is positive and like vibrant and fresh.
Yes, like you do with your art.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's just like I feel like I would just like tell her like, just keep.
Look what we're doing now. Tell him. Tell him. Fuck y'all. C'était Ashleywood avec Angie Warholl. Ashleywood, I'm out.